Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer, Oculus Rift Reviews. Today we're going to review and play Thug Life VR, a game on the Steam store for the HTC Vive, Valve Index, and the Oculus Rift by developer U24 Solutions. They've made several B-type VR games. What I mean by B-type is that most of their games are not very good, but they are trying, and some of their games are better than others. So some of them are actually something that I would recommend, and I'm kind of on the fence for Thug Life. I'm not sure if I should recommend it or not, so I decided at the end of the day just give it a 5 out of 10, a neutral recommendation, which really means to either buy this game in a bundle or on a deep sale. Honestly, I had fun, so that's why I'm recommending it, not giving it a negative thumbs down. But it's cheap fun, and there's not a lot of content here, and it's a pretty basic game. There's nothing here that we haven't seen before in other games and done better. But still, it's pretty much cheap fun. This really should be priced like around 99 cents. That would be the ideal price for this type of title. Maybe $1.99 at the most. Like I said, it normally retails for $9. I think that's way too much. I actually bought it on sale for $3.59, and I still think that's too much for this title. There's just a lot here. I finished the game in about 45 minutes. I think most people will probably finish it within that time. Although if you're pretty skilled, you can probably beat this game maybe in 20-30 minutes if you're just really good and just blow by the content. There's only 5 levels. The first 3 levels are basically just shooting static targets within a short amount of time frame, and you're just kind of confused on what you're supposed to do, and that's really what prolongs the gameplay in those first 3 levels. It's not till you get to this level, which is level 4, that things get pretty tough. And I did have the most problems with this level. It took me quite a while to get past this level, maybe like 7 attempts to get past it. It's just very easy to get ganked from behind. You know, you just have so many enemies, and you gotta kind of kill them really fast, but keep moving. You don't want to stop because they spawn really fast. So you just gotta be on target real quick, kill them real quick, and keep moving, and try to get to the end. And then there's this level, which again, it's a little tricky, but once you learn the trick, it's actually much easier than the level 4. The odd part about this level is that they're like throwing these explosive water balloons at you, so you gotta be careful about that. And then like the cops open up windows and start shooting at you, and you gotta bring them down pretty quick. And then there's like this ammo table almost at the center of the stage that's pretty deadly to try to get into, because they're gonna be focused firing you if you get there and they're still alive, or there's a balloon in the air, it's probably going to land somewhere near there. So you got to be careful anytime you go near the table. You're probably going to die unless, you know, the enemies are dead and there's no water balloon in the air. So you got to be careful when you try to either get a weapon or reload from the ammo table. The reload mechanic here is semi-realistic. It's still pretty much arcade. All you have to do is really put the ammo clip in the gun and then charge the weapon when you're ready to fire. Although there's 3 weapons in the game, there's only 2 of them that you really use, which is the AK-47 and the handgun. You do have full locomotion, but there is no turning. You have to turn in real life. Although you can reset camera, it's not very useful in this game. I couldn't figure out exactly where I would be facing when I reset camera, so I didn't use it. I didn't notice any issues with the game. Again, it's not realistic physics, it's more of an arcade title, and it worked for that. The gun seemed pretty accurate. There were no crashes. It ran smoothly for the most part. There weren't many settings. All the settings were set to epic and resolution scale to 100%. That seemed to work fine for me, so I didn't change that. The voice acting was pretty bad. I could barely make out what they were saying. I believe this developer is from, if I'm not mistaken, it's from a former Russian republic. I want to say Estonia, but I'm not too sure on that. Anyways, all in all, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. Look, I had fun, so I have trouble giving a game a negative recommendation when at the bottom line is I had fun. But I'll admit, it's cheap fun. This is not a well-made game, and it has very limited content. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.